Have you ever wondered what games I'm playing? Probably not, but I've been playing some games. So over the past year, I've been playing pretty much every Zelda game. I've been playing, taking the genres that I've never played before and kind of just getting into them, buying games, playing them, and also buying a lot of games that I have not played. So today, I just wanted to share the games that I've been playing, trying to get through that are my backlog. And yeah, I want to hear what you guys are playing. So, if you're playing anything that I haven't heard of, or maybe some recommendations, just drop them in the comments. But yeah, let's get into it. Monster Hunter Wilds. So I picked this up because I've been hearing a lot of good things about, the series in general. Everyone's really excited. And when everyone's really excited, I kind of get really excited. So I bought it, and honestly, it's fun. But the problem is, I don't really know what to do. And it's kind of like a hard learning curve for me. That's not a bad thing. I love learning games, but I don't know. And it also has not that it's this is like a Souls game, but it kind of has that Souls fear where you kind of have to commit to your moves and what you do. And with that, I've kind of been finding the fights are a little too easy. Not that they aren't really cool. You can tell there's been some, love in this game. I just kind of need to put some more time into it. I don't want to say it's boring because it's definitely not. But I need to learn to love this game, and I kind of need to get to that realm where things are getting just a little bit harder. But I had somebody tell me, they were like, "Oh, this game is the hardest game in the entire world." They were like, "The boss fights take an hour," and I was like, "Boss fights take an hour?" I was like, I don't even have the patience for half the games that I play. So that's kind of what kept me from wanting to play this game for a very long time. But now that Wilds is released, I took a shot, and yeah, it's a great time. I just need to put some more hours into it. That's about it. Monster Hunter Wilds, fun, very fun. And speaking of fun, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I mean, there's 10 games that are just like this game. I heard a lot of things about the 3DS remake and how that it's not as good. But then some people said it was as good. So I never played the one on the GBA, and it's a lot cheaper to buy one that's complete from the 3DS than it is the Game Boy. So I thought, you know what, might as well get this and started there. I bought this right before, Brothership came out, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll play this before Brothership comes out. Played it probably 6 hours in, and then I started playing Brothership, and honestly, I kind of got bored of Brothership. Not that Brothership's a bad game, it's phenomenal. It's just that I was kind of playing too many turn-based games at the time, so kind of got turned off from it. But this isn't to say this game isn't fun. This game is kind of, it's like every other Mario & Luigi game. Princess Peach lost her voice. I mean, I don't know what happened, so I can't say much than that. I just know she lost her voice. I know there's a lot of silly little monsters in the game, but I don't know. The boss fights were fun. It was a fun game. I'm just kind of I don't know. It's kind of just meh. I've just found a lot more interesting games out there that I could play. But I do want to get around to playing this. I want to play the other ones as well. I used to play Mario & Luigi Bowser Inside Story when I was a kid, and I loved that game. So kind of getting into that. It's kind of in that same realm. But who knows? Maybe I'll get back to it. Maybe I'll finish it. I probably will. And then hopefully I'll move on to Partners in Time, which is a very expensive game, but I'm very excited to check it out. And next I have Sekiro. This game's hard, dude. I have so much trouble with this game. I have started a save every single year since 2019 when it came out. 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hopefully this time it sticks. I'm actually past the second main boss, which I was really stuck on. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's the Moonlight, yeah. And honestly, it was really fun. I kind of feel like I finally got the combat this playthrough, and I'm stuck on the fight after that. But I'm hoping that the day that I can finally finish it, because I got pretty much halfway through it, and then I realized that the stuff to remain. Honestly, really great game. I'm a really big Souls head. So this one kind of was it's been itching at me, I need to play it, but I'm not good enough. So hopefully this time I am good enough, and I think I will. Utilizing all the tools, the different arms are really fun. I feel like this one's probably really replayable for people that have finished it and got good at it, because I mean, there's really not much to it. Like, you have the sword, unless I'm wrong and you don't get another weapon, but it seems like you just have the sword and there's not really like a set build that you can with other Souls games. And with that, kind of makes it so that, like, you know, you just kind of run through the game. You get the mini bosses, you get the prayer beads, you get the gourds, you just keep going. I can imagine this one's a really fun one to speedrun, and I'm really looking forward to continuing it. Next up, we have Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I know this one's goofy. It's got like the action movie elements, but I really like it. I think that it's fun. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 1. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, 4. I've just played Ground Zeroes and 5. I'm kind of a fake fan, and I've actually told people, I know this sucks, and I'm so awful. I told people that I'm like a big Metal Gear Solid fan. They're like, oh, have you played the first, second, and third blah ones? I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course I played them. Like, why would I only play 5? Yeah, I am a tourist of this series. I'm getting my way through it. I think it's really goofy.
I love to reload during a battle. All right. I love to reload.
And I've played Death Stranding and stuff like that, so I'm kind of used to like the Kojima, like, you know, the lengthy cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. I didn't expect it from the first one. In the Revolver Ocelot fight, they like throw in like this real life world cutscene full of like nuclear barrels and keeping all this nuclear stuff, but it makes it like really crazy because I remember watching it and I was like, is that real life? And yeah, it is, even though it looks really blurry and it's on a GameCube. So, but honestly, this game is way ahead of the time. I'm really excited to keep playing it because it's a blast. I don't know what else to say about it. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'm genuinely just like itching to like continue the story because I know it's gonna get crazy. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I can't wait to get through the first one. I'm gonna get through the second one. I love Ground Zeroes, love Phantom Pain, but I'm a fake fan. And the next one, this game is actually like really surprising. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I saw a YouTube video on Dragon Quest III HD remake, and somebody was saying, "Oh, this game's a lot of fun," and I saw it, and I'm a really big fan of like Persona and like turn-based games in general. I think they're fun to pick up, and this one actually surprised me so much. I really like this game. I was playing it. I just got it back from Amsterdam, and when I was there, I literally had my Switch, and this was probably the only game I was playing, and I was trying to get as many hours in as I could. I love the level grinding. It's super fun. Some of the quests, since it's like a remake of an older game, it's kind of hard to remember everything that you have to do. But I will say, the little journal thing, it's cool. From someone who has a memory, this game is really hard to remember what you're doing. And also, they kind of just throw you out in the world. But it's kind of intuitive on where you're supposed to go, because it's kind of like the next area. Besides that, it's a lot of fun. I really love level grinding. I love sitting there and getting a couple coins and then going and throwing your new armor on, keep up your characters, and it's like, oh yeah, 3+3 defense, and you're like, yeah, I'll throw that on. That's worth 200 coins that I grinded for like 20 minutes for. It's really fun. And then, you know, it pays off when you get to the dungeons and you go through and it's like a full-on boss fight. Honestly, pretty challenging. I fought the guy in the pyramid and it was really stressful. I was not under leveled, I was appropriate leveled, and I remember I literally just had to like control everyone's movements and just sit there and just like defend and attack. I also really love how like there's like consequences. Like if someone dies, you kind of have to deal with that. You can also like build your characters. That was probably the most intriguing part, was like, because I kind of like to like build like these characters and kind of like set stories to them in my mind. So I kind of build the story to myself, even though I know that there's more story to this game. But I know it's also kind of hard to build your own character, like story around the characters that you've created, because obviously they're not going to have any, you know, impact to the story, or who knows, maybe they will. I'm only like 10 hours in. So yeah, I'm really impressed by this game. I actually cannot wait to play the first and the second one. I heard that they're being remade as well, and I'm genuinely so excited to keep playing this game because it is so much just mindless fun. And last of the games that I'm playing right now, Nintendo World Championship Edition. This game's fun. It's just kind of like pick up and play. It's okay. It's not like the 3DS and the Wii U NES Classic editions. They kind of do it better. I really especially like the 3DS one because it's just like you could just pick it up, play a couple levels, and then move on. The Switch, as much as it is portable, it's also not. I mean, I can't even, how many times I've flown, brought my Switch, and then been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this on the plane, get on the plane. Honestly, too big. And that's a shame, but it's also a good thing because you can't plug it in your TV, and you can't with a 3DS. So, you gotta give up some things. I remember when I was on break in my job, I would go in my car and I would just sit there and play through some of the levels on the 3DS version. And then, you know, it takes like 10 seconds. I will say, in this game, it is very, very addicting to try to like get like an S rank. I try to get like an A rank on all the levels. It's like so quick. Besides, like there was like this one level, and I remember it took like 2.5 minutes, and I was like, this isn't what it's about. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do this kind of thing sometimes when I'm with my girlfriend, where I'll play a game on like the TV, hoping that maybe she'll get interested and she'll be like, oh, I want to play that. So I remember I played this game with her, and I was just kind of playing, and she was doing her own thing, and I was hoping like, oh, you know, please pay attention. Maybe we'll play 2-player. Of course, she had no interest at all in this game. I can't blame her. This game is just kind of like a pick up and fun game. I wouldn't recommend it. It also comes with like a bunch of junk, which you don't necessarily need unless you buy the Japanese one, which comes with those NES controllers. It's just kind of like a waste of space, sadly enough. Find it cheap, great deal. I think it's like $30 or some places. It's worth picking up if you're interested in like NES games. But honestly, I would just pick up the 3DS and the Wii versions. Okay, this is not a game that I've been playing. I played a little bit, but this is more of a game that I've kind of just been really interested in playing. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This game looks so much fun. I played like the first 30 minutes. I like met Shulk, and that was it. So I don't really know all it's about. I think the combat is super interesting. I kind of wondered, I was like, how does this game work on a 3DS? Because I never heard of like the combo system, because I know it's on the new 3DS, but it does work. It's kind of just like you run up and you click the buttons you want to attack. It's not like real-time combat like Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's more so its own thing, and I think it's really great. And Xenoblade Chronicles X looks so good, and I cannot wait to play it. And that's part of the reason why I want to play this game so bad, is so I can catch up and I can play that game, because the remake on the Switch looks incredible. And I've also heard it's like one of the best series of all time. So yeah, I'm really excited to play this game. It's definitely next on my list. I want to beat Sekiro, Metal Gear Solid, and then continue playing this one. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just had a couple games that I wanted to ram off. If you want to see some more games that I like started and I want to continue, I know like I've got a couple games that like I've been playing, but I played for like 10 seconds. Like I know like Liza P. That was a game I started, but I just haven't really done much with it. Fun game. It is a fun game, but yeah. And a bonus for one more game, I've been replaying the entire Souls series. So I finished Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3. I went back to 2, which I kind of hate that game now. Did Elden Ring. Did went through all the DLC. Now I'm replaying Elden Ring with using only a club. Really challenging. But this is just like all of them in a whole. Great games. They're so like phenomenal. I'm trying to play the Deep Souls on the PS3 version. My PS3 just broke, so I'm kind of trying to fix that right now. I had to order a new laser. That's gonna suck to fix. But yeah, I just really love the Souls games. I know they're kind of at this point, they're kind of done in the wall with how much people are like, you know, these are the best games of all time. It's kind of like a joke now that like says, oh, you know, it's so good. But they are really great. And if you haven't tried them and you think they're too hard, try them. They're not that hard. As well, Elden Ring Night Reign just around the corner. I feel like that's probably not the great like introduction point for playing Souls games from what I've played in the alpha, but if I had to pick any of them, I would definitely say start with Dark Souls 3. It's probably the easiest to like go forward with, because if you start with Dark Souls 1, I mean, it's a phenomenal game, but it's kind of slow like combat wise. That's my favorite Souls game. But yeah, that's it. A little bonus one. Playing through the whole series, it's great. Hopefully I want to make a video on the Elden Ring bosses. I want to make a video on some other stuff. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I really hope I get this out. This should be my first YouTube video. But yeah, just let me know if you liked it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.